the Umoja portal with a user ID who has HR partner enterprise role. The first thing you're going to see is the tabs on the top, which is basically depending upon the enterprise role which has been assigned to the user. In this example, the enterprise roles which have been assigned to the users are the HR partner and treasury. The first page, which is called a landing page, is called home and which has two major components. One is called approver work center and a user map. And today we are going to see the approver work center in detail. By clicking the approver work center, takes you to the approver work center application. The application has the first part, which is the process tabs, and depending upon your enterprise role, the processing tabs are brought into the application. The tabs which are shown here, plus if you click on the rightmost corner, you will see all the additional tabs which are not shown because of the display restrictions. Now, as a HR partner, I'm responsible for PA, time, entitlements, and travel and shipment. And this Approver Work Center is one-stop shop for all my approvers. So as we explained, it has three parts. One is the draft, where the documents which have been created by me and not yet been pushed into the workflow application. And if you see on the subject, it says draft on each of them. The next one is the returned, where any of the processing which have been initiated by me has been returned by one of the partners in the process, and it has come back to me for my additional validation or further um, refining of the data before resubmitting the item. And on the PA time entitlements travel, you have two parts. One is the pending tab and the other is the completed part. The pending part brings me all the documents which are pending for my approval or my group's approval, and the completed tab brings me all the items which have been approved by me and my fellow HR partners. For the sake of simplicity, this HR partner, which for the example which I took, I have assigned the HR partner at the UNS level, meaning I am the HR partner for all the organizational entities under United Nations Common System, which includes DM, UNOG, and MINUSTA. So now, based on my selection, based on my enterprise role assignment, I have been provided with all the approvals originating from these master org units. And on the next tab is called affected employee org unit, which explains me from which sub org units the requirement is originating. In this example, it is coming out of DM, OHRM, HRISS. That's the org units belonging to the parent of DM, and it comes to me because I'm a HR partner to DM. Now, on the right side, on the top, you have multiple options: review and approve and display functionality. If you want to display, all you have to do is select an item and then press the display. The display functionality shows you the document as it was exactly um, submitted by the staff member. So this is the view of the staff member, not the view of an approver. And this sometimes be very helpful to understand exactly what are the documents which have been attached, what are the data which has been entered by the staff member as such. And then if you want to approve, I pick up one of the work items since it belongs to me, and then click on the button review and approve. So this is a staff member onboarding functionality, and the subject is I'm going to launch letter of appointment for that particular staff member. So when I click review and approve, the system automatically takes me to the process from here. Now I picked up the personal number. Now I'm going to pick the action type, in this case the initial appointment. Then I'm going to say, and automatically it picks up the layout template. Then index number, I'm putting my index number and then says to the next screen. Now, if you see, the system has taken from the approval work center to actual process and creates the form for letter of appointment. Now I can sign and I can print and I can or email it to the respective staff member as a completion of this process. Once I completed this, if I press the refresh, you can see the 100974, that particular work item is already taken out of my inbox. The reason being that since I already executed the work items and completed, meaning press the close button, it went from the pending to the completed work items. So it's exactly the same case for time. If I click on the time, you will see all the pending work items from all the master org units and the affected employee org units, and it tells you all the processes. Remember, the simple sick leaves will go to the time manager. However, the special leave requisitions such as certified sick leave, jury duty, R&R, they all come to the HR partner for approval. Then same thing with the entitlements. If I go, the system will show me all the entitlement related approvals, then and so on and so forth. Just to give you an idea on the completed work items, I can click on the PA completed items. So the system is going to go into the all the applications, all the documents which have been submitted to the group of HR partners belonging to the my level, and trying to find out all the approvers and collate and bring all the data which have been approved by the entire group, not by me alone. So in this way, as a HR partner, if I'm getting any queries on any of the document, I should be able to see either in the pending or in the completed work items. Pending work items belongs to me, completed work items belongs to my group. So, and these are all the completed work items, and since it is completed, all I have is the display functionality. I do not have any approval functionality. Okay, now let's show some of the powerful nature of this HR approval work center. If I click on the quick criteria maintenance, the system is going to provide me with multiple options in which if I want to pick up for one specific employee, I can find out, or I can find out based on the initiator, or I can find out the documents belonging to certain range of dates. And also, not to mention about the org unit and the master org units. And this is the query area. So this query is based on the processes on the top, and also used to filter the data which you are going to see. Once that query is executed, you are going to get a list of items, and then you have additional options to manage the filters. Now I can go to the settings of, say for example, I can go to the PA pending work items, and I would like to see only MINUSTA data, or say for example only DM related data. Even though I am responsible for MINUSTA, UNOG and DM, I want to make sure, I want to control my visibility only to DM. So all I have to do is I have to pick up this um, organizational ID and go to my settings, and the settings opens up a tab, and there I'm going to do a filter. In the filter, I'm going to take out in the master org units, I'm going to delete all, and I'm going to put only the DM's org unit. In this example, it is going to be this. Now I say okay, the system will automatically shows me only the DM org unit. So this is what is called controlling by the visibility, not by the access. And again, if you are consistently going to work only on DM, all you have to do is in the settings, again, after you do all these stuff, after you do the filter properly, then you click on Save As and select DM PA Pen Approver. Then if you say initial view, that is the only view which will be shown as a default. Now say OK and OK, the system automatically stores the DM. The beauty of this HR Approval Center is at any point in time, If any of your staff member or your colleague is taking vacation from Minusa and asking you to take care, all you have to do is go into this Dropbox, the view, and I can go here and I can go to my default and I can see all. For the sake of simplicity, I have made all these things. If I want to see only Minusta, I can see only Minusta. If I want to see only escape, I can see only escape. In this example, there is no escape information, so it's showing nothing. So default takes me to all the um, organizational items. And this works exactly the same way for all the processing tabs across my enterprise role construct. And this settings and with the additional functionality of the quick criteria and all the tabs provides you a greater flexibility and functionality to be a, HR partner in a service delivery model, at the same time tactically able to execute the functionality and reduce the process lag. Thank you.